Hey YouTube, this is Comic Hall here for another edition of my pickups, my comic hauls, all things comic related for what I picked up during the week. Of course, by week I mean what I picked up today. Just got all this stuff today. It was been pretty dry for the last week, but managed to get a pretty big score today. Pretty big for the most part, and nothing too spectacular. No major keys, but still a nice little grab. Up first, I went to my local comic shop and found this in the back issue bin. This is Marvel Milestone Edition of Giant Size X-Men #1. Not too bad, really. Nice shape for the most part. I actually do have an original first print of Giant Size #1, but it's a little fragile in its current state. It's in rough shape, so I thought I'd have the original for kind of display purposes. And if I ever wanna read it, I'll take out this bad boy. Cool little reprint, awesome cover. But yeah, there it is. So now I don't have to worry about disintegrating my original copy. Like I said, got this in a whole stack of books at my local comic shop. He had $4 on it, but the total amount of books that I got, he had in total with all the prices on them $175 for everything, and ended up giving to me for $115. So he's a good guy. Been going there for a long time. Always cuts me a good deal. So don't know how it works out the math on this one, but probably works out to be like $1. So I'll take it. Same shop, Daredevil #187. Always liked this cover. Always thought it was cool. Admittedly, don't know too much about the story behind it, but really like the cover. I like how with most covers there's so much going on all the time, but this one it's just a plain white cover and then Daredevil. So rather than having a bunch of stuff trying to grab your attention, this book grabs your attention immediately because it's different from any other book on the shelf at the time that it was released, because all you would see is the white, and then with Daredevil here, in some anguish. Very cool book. Again, this one only had a price tag of $4.50 on it, but considering the deal that he gave me, it worked out to be a lot better than that. From the same shop, we got Marvel Premiere #24. Really nice shape, excellent condition, at least a very fine or near mint book. There is a cool Iron Fist cover. Main reason why I bought it is just because of the shape it was in. I at first mistakenly thought it was the first Colleen Wing, but I was way off on that. It was about 6 issues beforehand, 5 issues beforehand actually. But either way, super nice book. Again, he had a $17 price tag on it, just due to the shape it was in. But worked out to be a whole lot better than that because I bought in bulk from him. Up next, this is Man-Thing #3. Not bad shape, probably about fine. Nothing real special about this one. Just an older Man-Thing. #3. I have #1 already. I have the Fear #19, which is the last series of Man-Thing in Fear before it switched over to Morbius, and Man-Thing got his own book. So figured, you know what, I came across this one, was nice and cheap, not bad shape. Figured it was an early Man-Thing. I'll add it to the set here, and in a way I went with it. Not bad, nice cover. I like the colors on it. It's with the mixture of the green and the blue, and just a really nice cover. I'm not a big Man-Thing fan, but it's sorry about the glare. Not a big Man-Thing fan, but cool cover for the most part. It's a #3. I think he had 4, 5, and 6 as well. I just didn't bother buying them. So if I can get a #2, I may go back and get 4, 5, and 6, so I have 1 through 6. Up next, we have Preacher number 6. I have never read Preacher, and I have never watched the TV show. I hear both are phenomenal, so I'm trying to get into Preacher here a little bit. This is the earliest issue he had, was number 6, so I picked that up. Love the artwork. Almost looks like a painting in a way on the cover, but really interested to kind of start my Preacher collection. I know it didn't last too long. I think it only lasted about 60 or 61 issues or so. And I think, but for the most part, after number 1, for the most part, they're all relatively affordable, pretty cheap. So may make it just a run for the whole thing if I can do it. I know he had a lot of them at the shop, and I picked up number 6. There it is there. I picked up number 7 as well. Again, I plead ignorance on Preacher. I don't know a whole lot about it, so don't wig out on me, but I thought the dude on the cover looked pretty creepy. I don't know the character's name. I apologize. I know to probably Preacher fans, that'd be like somebody saying they don't know Dr. Octopus's name if they saw a picture of him or something. But just getting into it, like I said, another cool cover. Love the artwork. And this is number 7. Also got from him number 8. So I got 6, 7, and 8, the 3 earliest issues he had. Love this cover too, with the house in the background there, and looks like the cross is burning. Looking forward to reading this series a lot. Probably gonna wait until I can get a good solid run, like maybe the first 10 issues, and I'll pick up and start reading it. But not bad so far. I'm at 6, 7, and 8. This one I didn't get from the shop. I actually got from a buddy of mine that I work with. Both of us really into comics. We're actually traveling tomorrow morning early, getting up at about 5:30 in the morning, and hitting the road to drive about an hour and a half out of town to get to the free comic book day deals at a shop down the road a bit. And I got this from I actually traded him a Marvel 2-in-1 annual number 2, that Thanos Spider-Man thing cover. I traded it for this right here, Marvel Superheroes Winter Special 1991. This is the first appearance of Squirrel Girl. You can't really tell in the shot here, but a little bit of spine wear going down. It's hard to see with the glare, but there's a little bit of blemish with the spine going down a bit, and something at the top here. He was more than happy with what he got. I also throw a little bit of cash his way because it wasn't a fair straight up trade for the two of them, because this book is worth quite a bit more than that annual 2-in-1 that I gave him. So I gave him some cash along with the Marvel 2-in-1, and now I'm the proud owner of the first appearance of Squirrel Girl. I understand she's going to be in a TV series soon. That's about it. I know about, that's all about I know about Squirrel Girl. Oh my god, I can't even talk about it. But I know. Don't know a whole lot about Squirrel Girl. There we go. I can talk. Me no English. I just know that she's really popular right now. Never been a character I've been interested in. Still a little bit sour that she allegedly beat Doctor Doom in a fight, but I'll let it slide. Because now I have her first appearance, and I know it's hard to get. And the big one, back to the local comic shop, saving what I think is the best for last. I have Showcase 34. I now have Showcase number 35. The second Silver Age appearance of the Atom. Love these old 10-cent DC books. Always been more of a Marvel guy, but these old DC 10-cent books are so cool. I love the art on them. The colors are great. The covers are awesome. This one here, in a lot of ways, is kind of a less cool version of when Hawkeye launched Ant-Man about 20-25 years after this book was released. That iconic cover of Hawkeye with the arrow pulled back and Ant-Man on the tip of it. Instead, we have this little fella here launching Atom from a slingshot. But either way, awesome cover. Really happy to have it. Second Silver Age appearance of the Atom. This was the big bulk of what I paid. I mentioned he gave me about $175 worth of books for $115. This one he had at $125, and he knocked it down to $75 for me. So, however the math works, I don't know what the other stuff, but either way, he always treats me well, and I'm always going to go back because of it. I'd mention their names. I don't. You know, I don't think they know that I do these videos, so I don't want to mention them by name or anything, just in case for whatever reason they don't want to be mentioned on the internet. But either way, it's an excellent shop, and hopefully I can get back in time on Saturday from going out of town to visit them on Free Comic Book Day, because they always set me up nicely. But there it is for now. Pretty big haul today. Today only. Usually I collect books throughout the week and post them, but today was just one big day all at once. Thanks again for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have your own channel you want me to check out. Thanks again. This has been Comical.